Hi guys, Ash here, and you're watching FIFA 12 Ultimate Team FIFA Focus Episode 2. A big thank you to all of you for your support on the first episode. You guys really enjoying this series, and I'm glad to be bringing you another episode. Right, today then, as you can see on the border, we're building a Silver Pro League squad. This was suggested by Adam D2495. He left me quite a few suggestions, but this is my favourite one that I picked out of it, and I've never used any of these players before, so it's completely brand new to me, and I really enjoyed playing with them. As you can see, the price of the total squad then was 54,350 coins. Could be a bit pricey for a silver squad, but it's not too bad. And a 4 out of 5 star rating for me. I had a cracking time online with these guys. So let's meet the squad then. We've got two goalkeepers for you. Personally, there's not a lot of difference between the two goalkeepers, so you can chop and change and decide who your favourite one is. As for the defenders, the back four that I've got in the starter lineup are absolutely brilliant. They're completely filled with pace. Carnu, the centre back, is an absolute beast and a tank. He doesn't let anyone push him off the ball and wins practically 99% of headers in the air. Safari is an absolute cracking left back. He's Swedish, and obviously you get good chemistry with the centre back and the left back, both from Swedish for me, so that's the route that I went down. As for the midfielders, the three that I've got in the starting lineup combine really well and work well together. Kuyate, you can see, I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounced that totally wrong. He's got amazing strength and doesn't get pushed off the ball. Toes there from Genk. It's fantastic on the ball and very good free kick taker for you if you need one. And then we've got these three up front. We've got Suarez. He's got a lot of pace and a decent crossing ability. And on the left hand side, we've got Yaya. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name, but on the back of his shirt it says Yaya, so that's what we call him. He's 4-star skills for you skillers out there, and another guy with loads of pace and a decent shooting ability. And we've got this guy up front, one of my favourite players, Mohamed Tiche. I think that's how you pronounce it. I like to call him Tiche, but we'll call him his real name, Tiche. And absolute blistering pace and a cracking finish on him. I always try to fill out the squad for you, so to try and give you guys a good selection of here. We've got a few African players. As you can see at the end there, we've got Leye, who was in my last week's squad. But all of these players, I suggest you at least pick them up and try them out if you're going to build this squad. It was quite surprising. I've never seen so many fast players that you could get, and like I said, it's not really that expensive. If you try to build a really fast English team, you're guaranteed to spend at least, if you want all the top players, you're guaranteed to spend at least over 100k. So to get all of this squad for just a little over 50k, I think is a really good deal. Built a whole squad here, a whole 23 players for you to try out. And most of these players I actually did buy on the buy it now price. So if you just take your time building a squad, you'll definitely pick up these guys cheaper. So the formation I used for these then was a 4-3-2-1. I don't know if you call wingers midfielders or attackers. For me, I call them attackers because they're playing in the final third and putting crosses and shots in with your striker. And like I said, the three that I had up front, they link really well together, and there's plenty of pace. So you're going to be scaring a lot of the opponents online. So what are these team strengths then? It's definitely the fast defence. As I said before, the back four completely filled with pace. Anyone trying the LB wide ball over the top, they ain't got a chance, to be honest. You're going to practically get the ball back straight away, and you're not going to get caught out a lot. Defensively, they're not too bad. Like I said, Carnu is an absolute rock at the back. It's the other players around them you have to be careful of. Sometimes they can get caught out of position, but with the pace, they do tend to hold their line well and obviously support the midfield as well. Going on to midfield then, I've definitely got well balanced midfield. The three that I used is an absolute great combination to use. They all seem to have similar stats like in the 70s, so good passing, shooting, tackling, defensive stats. You're not really going to have any main problems. There's no star midfielder, but as a unit they work well together. And my last strength then is Tiche, absolutely worth the dosh. He is quite pricey, but that purely is because of his pace, but he is always getting in behind. He's always on the last shoulder of the defenders, always getting in behind. So, and he seems to run the channels as well a lot for me. I found he always seems to never stand still. He's always moving around. He's always popping up in different positions, which obviously with someone that pace, the computer defense definitely finds it hard to mark up for him. If there's any weaknesses, then it's the goalkeepers are quite poor from long shots. They're not that brilliant. I've found. I think it's their positional stat really. They don't seem to be in the right position when someone shoots from long range, so they can get caught out a lot. That's just the way that I found. It may be different for you, but you just have to try it out for yourself. And there's no really hole in midfielder because it's not a CDM role. Whoever you play like in the middle of the three, he's still going to push forward if you're attacking quite a lot. So you will be counter-attacked on quite a lot. So you do have to rely on your fast defence hopefully to be in the right position in the right place at the right time to win the ball back. And just the last weakness then, guys, you may struggle a bit with stamina. I had to keep changing a lot of my players, especially every 2 games, and eventually I ended up just keep buying bronze all squad fitness cards like every 2 games, because I was getting to the low 80s after that. So you may have to change your squad and just be careful when you're using players. Try not to use the same player over and over again, or you have to keep end up buying fitness cards for him. That's the only thing, but it's not a too bad thing really. Onto the key player then. It's got to be Yaya for me. I was banging on about TJ and everything, but I enjoy playing with Yaya simply because he has 4-star skills, so he can be a bit more flamboyant. He has that flair on him as well, and it just gives support to TJ for me all the time. And he's got a great left peg, fantastic standing strike, as you can see in one of my highlights here, and you'll see in the goal. He scores a great left-footed strike outside the box for me. So definitely, if you got the space in front of you, let fly with him. Okay then, guys, that basically rounds up the squad review for this week. I do hope you enjoyed this episode once again, and if you could leave me a like and a comment, I'd really appreciate it. Please keep your suggestions coming. I'll try and pick out another one for next week and get up for you Monday if possible, but latest it will be Tuesday for you guys. Alright then, guys, thank you very much, and enjoy the Goalcon once again. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
All eyes on the referee now. His decision. That's going to be challenges. Here comes the free kick.